So, in one of my most recent videos, I started talking shit about how bad Sukuna was. I apologize. I would like to, revoke every statement that I previously had. The reason being is I got Monarch on him. Thank you for your time. Anyway, so now let's get into the showcase of him. And let's get into the nitty gritty of like how good of a unit he actually is compared to my other Monarch unit. It's funny because the Monarchs I have are on the units I do not want it on. So, I mean, might as well, you know. It is what it is. I at least have Monarchs, and this tournament is kind of to me, you know. Akaza has Monarch even though he kind of shouldn't. Man, it's tough out here. I cannot lie. But basically how this is going to go, as per the usual, I'm gonna place him down. Get rid of these guys first. I'm gonna place him down, and then I will go ahead and put a Haruka Rin next to him to see how much damage he can do with Haruka Rin, and then going to remove Haruka Rin to show you how much damage he can do without her, obviously. I guess let's just get into it. I will get back to you whenever I have my farms maxed out. I got my farms all maxed out. I got a Haruka Rin here. She's doing decent. And I'm going to be placing my first Sukuna here. Well, first, this is the only Sukuna I'm going to be placing. He starts off with being a multi-hit circle AoE. I think it's like 4 hits or some shit like that. I can't count really. The reason why I placed him here is because later on he becomes line AoE, and in the beginning he is a 12.85k on placement. Really fucking good. Upgrade him a little bit. On upgrade 3 he becomes full AoE multi-hit. It's like a shorter version of Igris's full AoE. But yeah, he gets 31k at around there. And upgrade 6, he's going to get 42k damage, and alongside of that cleaving dash. Let's just look at this. He goes fucking crazy. Okay, I probably shouldn't do that here. He's pretty crazy. He multi-hits like everything. I think it's like 7 hits or some shit like that. I can't count. Anyways, for cleaving dash, you know, he goes forward, and you know, he does his shit. You know, he goes forward, multi-hit again. You look at him. Yup, there we go. Alright. And as for his passives, you know, all of his attacks are going to deal bleed damage. I'm not entirely sure how much bleed damage, but or sorry, I completely fucking lied to you. He doesn't deal bleed damage, nor does he do fire damage anymore. What he does is instead helps boost units that deal bleed damage, so units that are like Alucard and Chaso, he's going to be extremely good for. Anyways, he's going to get his active ability on upgrade 8, which is his Sinister Sanctum. Upon activation, his damage is increased by 300%, and for the attack, he cleaves enemies upon hit and gains plus 1% damage for each kill during the Sinister Sanctum, up to 30%, and will also cleave enemies, which is going to be the King's Curse here. And here we go. I'm going to use it as soon as the wave actually starts. This should be good now. And you can see that his damage is just going to go up and up and up and up. And he goes really crazy. It is a really cool effect. His range basically becomes doubled, and everything inside of that he hits. But yeah. On upgrade 8, he gets a massive power spike from 59k to 80k. This is going to be his flame release, where he uses his arrow like in the anime. Actually, I lied, because his passive actually gives him more damage, 40% whenever he gains the fire element. This makes it so he's immune to snare, and he also has plus 5 damage when attacking a boss. He is the first unit to have 2 elements, and he's also the first unit to have a special border. So here, this is basically him maxed out at 128k damage with a maxed out Haruka Rin. Without Haruka Rin, this is going to bring his damage down to 115,000, which is still fucking phenomenal. He is still a really good unit. I cannot lie about that. Compared to my Akaza, which with full ability does 94k, still really good. They're both really good. Akaza, if I do remember correctly, even though he has lesser stats, my Akaza actually was able to deal, what was it? He was able to deal over 124,000. I think it was over 130k actually. Because every time that he gets hit, he increases his damage as well. So under the proper circumstances, Akaza will do much more damage here. And under the proper circumstances for Sukuna as well, for example, when his Sinister Sanctum is completely maxed out, he will be doing obviously a lot more damage. Basically what's now going to happen is I'm going to wait until I have Sinister Sanctum ready again, so that I can show you what it's like actually maxed out, and I'm going to go a little bit farther out to see how much the range actually is. If I remember correctly, it's like up to here. It is literally just doubled. Anyways, for his flame release, go ahead and spectate him a little bit. He's really cool. I can't lie, he is fucking phenomenal. Like, look at that shit, dude. He's so cool. But yeah, I do apologize. I said some crazy shit about how he was dog shit, but honestly, he is really good. The reason being is because of his DPS. Honestly, I was aware of at the time that he has a higher DPS than Gojo. The only reason why I said that Gojo was better was because he was full AoE. If Sukuna became full AoE at the end, sort of like an Alucard, where Alucard gets full AoE at like upgrade 3, loses it for a little bit, and then at max upgrade he regains full AoE, I think Sukuna would definitely be placed a lot higher on my list. However, strictly because of that happening, or sorry, of that not happening, sorry, I should say, I would rather have a Monarch on Gojo. It's just that this guy's so unbelievably strong. I currently have Ethereal on him, and maxed out, he's gonna do 48k, which 48 times, what was it, 3? So yeah, he's gonna deal a decent amount of damage. I'm not sure, but regardless, Sukuna is going to deal with a fully maxed out Sinister Sanctum, which this does appear to be now, 137,000, which is just going to be barely above my Akaza in his in best circumstances. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and pull out a calculator. This is just the usual of 13732. Oh wait, sorry, actually I don't even need to calculate it, because it's just right here. Thanks for that one guy in the comments that rated me for this. But yeah, the DPS is shown literally right here. The only reason why I would need to calculate it is if he has multiple. However, in this case, he does not have multiple. So, yes, he is going to have a full DPS of 24.94k, which is extremely fucking good. With his ability, which I didn't even really fucking show, he's going to have... his DPS is going to be fucking phenomenally high. Although his ability does get somewhat cut short because of sorry, I'm a little sick. His ability does get cut a little bit short. I'm not really sure as to why. Gojo's like his domain expansion lasts for like 20 seconds or some shit like that. And then as for Sukuna, his Sinister Sanctum lasts for like 10 seconds, maybe a little bit less than that. And then yeah, after the 10 seconds are up, you have to wait 180 seconds. Whereas compared to Gojo, you only gotta wait 60 seconds. And for Akaza, you only need to wait 60 seconds. But yeah, 180 seconds, it's crazy. He is going to be one of the best for farming with debuffs. So for example, he's immune to snare. So this is going to make him really, really good for things like Rengoku, where he literally can't get snared. However, Gojo once again is still going to top, as Gojo is quite literally immune to status effects, immune to status ailments. This is on placement as well, and he'll always just grow limitlessly. Once again, I am so sorry that I was talking shit about Sukuna. Toxic gossip train, you know, yeah, it's fucking, I'm sorry. I don't regret it though. I mean, shit, I was talking shit, and now he came back with a Monarch. This is his shiny as well. He looks really fucking phenomenal. And yeah, that's basically all I wanted to show you for now. Actually, on top of this, I'm just gonna wait for the Sinister Sanctum. The only thing that I do want to show off is his stats, because he is Z plus C plus C plus, as you can see. However, I do want you to show that or I do want you to see that not every stat is going to be the same. So if you have a Monarch Sukuna, you might end up dealing a little bit more damage. Anyways, this is his Sinister Sanctum of being all the way like about here. It's really cool. I think it's his non-shiny has a little bit different, but yeah, I digress. He's a really cool unit. I'm sorry for talking shit. I apologize. He's a really good unit. However, under the right circumstances, other units are going to be better than him. Anyways, this is his stats currently. Z plus, C plus, C plus, 21.7 in damage, which is almost maxed. 11.2 in SPA, which is, it's up there. And 10.4 in range, which is actually really bad. This is my Gojo in comparison, 22%. Wait, this is like basically the same shit. An 11.4 for SPA, which is actually almost maxed. And then for range is 11.3, which is also almost maxed. If anything, I would prefer to have a Monarch on Gojo instead of my Sukuna. However, I'm going to be happy and content with either of them. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe so I can feed my children tomorrow. I'm going to be streaming later tonight. It's going to be like 6 a.m. MST to EST. What is that? That's 8 a.m. I'm going to be streaming pretty early. What I'm going to be streaming is, oh, sorry about that. I just wanted to check that out. I'm going to be streaming fucking fish. Yeah. Fish. It's a new update. Alright. See you guys later. Have a good day. Take care.